Hello, wrestling fans, boxing fans, and everybody out there. It's ride time. Wrestling and boxing forever. Happy New Year to everybody. It's now officially 2023. There's a lot of news in wrestling and boxing, so let's get into it. This video is going to focus, I'm going to do a little bit of wrestling and I'm going to do a little bit of boxing. We're going to mix it up to that. And we're going to start with wrestling. Danny Limelight Rivera is the brand new United Wrestling Network's World's Champion who defeated Jordan Clearwater for the United Wrestling Network World Championship. Also, Charlotte Flair, the daughter of Ric Flair, returned to SmackDown and defeated Ronda Rousey for the SmackDown Women's Championship. AJ Styles injured. And the Motor City Machine Guns defeated Rhino and Heath and Heath for the Impact Wrestling Tag Team Championships. The Champion Series by the NWA is still going on. This recent edition of Power had all the champions on the card. So, we'll see what happens. The New Day won the NXT Tag Team Championships. And, like I said before, New Japan Pro Wrestling is having a World Television Title tournament. Sasha Banks, I guess they're calling her Mercedes now. Mercedes is her real name, people. Sasha Banks is now a free agent, which means she's free to sign or compete with anyone she wants. Where will she go next? And another thing is in boxing, Bob Arum is saying that Jared Big Baby Anderson, is a future big-time heavyweight contender, future champion. Now, let's figure this out. Jared Anderson, Big Baby Jared Anderson, he has some power. That kid, he's got some power. There's no question about it. He's somebody to deal with within the heavyweight division in the sport of boxing. Is he on the level of a heavyweight champion? Maybe not yet, but I wouldn't count that boy out. He's got some pop. I think they need to up his competition a little bit and see how he does. But Jared Anderson, power beyond power. Kid's got hand speed, good footwork. He is somebody to deal with in the heavyweight division in boxing. Anthony Joshua, heavyweight champion of the world 2 times over. He lost to Alexander Usyk twice. He lost to Andy Ruiz. But he revenged the loss to Andy Ruiz. So where does he go from here? I think Anthony Joshua is hungry, he's young, he's motivated. Hey, even Mike Tyson has taken a couple of losses. Even Mike Tyson. Even Lennox Lewis. Some of the best boxers in the world have taken losses. Arturo Gatti, Mickey Ward. And you can't say Mickey Ward without mentioning Arturo Gatti. You can't. Marvin Hagler and Tommy Hearns. Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. Like, you can't. People take losses and come back to become icons of sports. Even Hulk Hogan took a loss. So, you don't have to be undefeated to be called an icon of a sport. Now, let's talk about it. The Charlos. Baby brother Charlo was supposed to defend his 154-pound undisputed championship against Tim Tszyu. Allegedly, that didn't happen due to a hand injury during a sparring session in the gym during training. I don't know if it's true or not, but it's very possible. So, I'm not going to criticize him too bad. But now, as far as Earl Spence and Terence Crawford, who's ducking who? And shouts out to Bruce Bane. I'm a fan of his stuff. Big fan. If you guys remember, and it was Bruce Bane that brought this up, he had a shirt on his website that says Strap Season, meaning he's coming after all the belts. He even at one point called out Terence Crawford after the Ugas fight. But then the shirt was taken down off of the website. So this, to me, in my opinion, proves that Earl Spence does not want any part of Terence Bud Crawford. Because if it was strap season, it doesn't matter who's holding the championships. If it's strap season, I'm going to get them all. Anybody with a belt, I'm coming to get you. If you're in my weight class, I'm coming to get you. Because I want all the belts. I'm not going to settle just for 3 of them. I want the 4th one too. I want undisputed. I'm coming to get all of them. You know, folks, I'm an 80s baby, okay? And I remember that the early 90s, late 80s, early 90s, when boxers boxed. When you had Ray Mercer and Tommy Morrison and George Foreman and all these different people. And everybody was willing to fight everybody else. They were hungry to be the best, and they knew what they had to do to get there. But now you got Big Brother Charlo talking about fight me for an attraction, but you haven't done anything to become an attraction. The reason why you pulled out of that fight and claimed a back injury was because, honestly, the ticket sales weren't what you thought. You can't talk about being an attraction. I don't care what sport you're in, wrestling, boxing, MMA. I'll say even football. I mean, what if Lawrence Taylor said he was the best quarterback, running back, whatever, but never got on the field? You're saying this, but you're not proving anything, and you're not an attraction at all. You're not the best at anything at all because you haven't gotten on the field. You haven't gotten in the octagon. You haven't done anything to prove this point that you're so harsh pushing out there. To me, in my opinion, the WBC should strip Big Brother Charlo of his WBC championship because he hasn't done anything with it, and he hasn't tried to do anything with it. And Charlo's, his promotional outfit, the guys who are promoting him, they must not have a lot of value or trust in his ability because he's an undisputed champion, and I guess they really don't have a lot of faith in him, I guess. It's hard to be... One Charlo brother wants to fight everybody. Like, he's willing to get in the ring. The older brother Charlo, he was given the WBC middleweight championship, and he hasn't done anything with it. He was looking for Canelo. Canelo doesn't need to fight Charlo at all. Now he's running up on Bivol, talking about fight me for the attraction, no belt. Fight me at 168, no belt. Blah, blah, blah. You haven't done anything. So why would anybody want to fight you when you haven't been in the ring for only knows for how long, you know? So everybody, continue to climb your ladder and grab your championship no matter what it is here in this new year, 2023. Ride time, wrestling and boxing forever. I'm out. Happy New Year.